So the message coming through, guys, is that for some of you, your guides, the guides that guide you throughout your life, the guides that you talk with, that you share energy with, okay, that you tune into, feel very familiar. And the reason for that is because they are future descendants of you. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all here. I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. Now, I just done a live and I was starting to do a roll on the collective message. This is what sort of came through, and I was getting there, and then the time for a break thing came up and it stopped the live. So now I'm going to continue it here, and I feel a lot more comfortable in this space. When I'm doing the lives, like, I'm trying to look at what people are saying. I'm trying to see who's next in line for the question. And it was only a 40-minute, mind you, and I felt like pulling my hair out. But, and it's really hard to sort of get my head into the reading when I'm doing it. So in future, if I do a live and I don't answer back to like things that you're saying on there, that is just because I'm trying to get my head into, I'm sure it'll get easier, but I'm trying to get my head into what is coming through to me so that I can sort of relay that, okay? I think I'm going to find my feet with it. It is only my second one. This one was a little bit more overwhelming because it was a public one. So there were just, you know, I'm going to get there, okay? Let's just put it that way. I'm going to get there. It'll get easier and easier. Let's see what comes out. Future Descendants. Solar Radiance. Resilient Spirit and Awakening Blossom. Also, we've got hidden superpowers coming out here. So you are very, very connected, okay? Wow. We've got Solar Radiance and Lunar Enchantment here, and we've got Birth of the World, which I believe is relevant to this reading. And, oh gosh, what was I going to say? It's almost like you are a part of this birth of the world, right? You are a part of these guides who are your future descendants. You are a part of their birth into this life, okay? And we've got, I don't know how, the intuitive cycles, transformation, vitality, divinity. I feel like the sun and the moon coming out here is relevant to that. I guess we'll find out later on in the reading. We've got Awakening Blossom here, so renewal, growth, and air. We've got hidden superpowers, modesty, simplicity, and strength, and resilient spirit, which is sticking out to me. And I believe that you are the resilient spirit in this. Okay, so we've got protection, purification, and strength, almost like purification of your line of these future descendants that are coming through here who guide you. Children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, but however you want to look at it, it's like that energetic lineage, okay? Energetic lineage of souls even, and they're going to exist because of the choices that you make in this lifetime, which is why they have chosen to guide you, or why you guys have made this agreement, because there is something in that future, and it could have something to do with hidden superpowers here, okay? Being a part of this new earth, new world that is coming in. Divine Mystery on the bottom of the deck before I've even shuffled. Yeah. Definitely something here that they guide you to keep you on path of maybe like a highest timeline here in this life, because the way that you move forward depicts the world that they're born into, right? We've got peace, beautiful, I love it. Prosperity, this is what they're setting up, and beauty, oh, I love it. I love it. Balance even, divine love, and the earth. I feel way more comfortable in this space, being able to just, this is what I concentrate on, this, what's coming out here and what's coming to me. Whew. Anyway, we're here. Abundance, an abundant life that you're bringing in for them, okay, with full fulfillment here, the best possible life that you could create for your future lineage, for your future bloodline. What I'm getting right now is that when you get those nudges that you get, or those signs and synchronicities of, hang on, don't move in that direction, or just wait a minute, or it's time to get up and hightail it out of here, those sorts of things, you need to pay close attention to those, because these are your guides, your future lineage coming through here. They're very much in control of opening and closing doors. So if you feel defeated in this lifetime now, when something ends for you, or when something comes to a close or doesn't work out for you, okay, trust that you're meant to be moving in that direction for the highest good of not only you, but your future line. You're held in high regard, okay, and that could be because of this resilient spirit here, because of the gifts that you hold, because of the person that you are, the strength that you hold. You may be very connected to the earth, you may be very in tune. I feel like the solar and the lunar are coming into sight now, coming into play. I mean, if you think about it, you are their ancestor, right? And you're held in high regard in that future timeline. You were the main character of like family stories. You know how we talk now, oh, remember when grandma or grandpa or nanny and nonna would be mine, but remember when da 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 da, do you remember how strong you were? Do you want to make, that's you. You're also you just changed the course of your bloodline, okay? Let's put it that way. The fact that you are this resilient spirit, right? And purification is coming out here, protection and strength. Like, that is why you have been chosen for this time frame, okay? Because your future generations aren't going to have to live out the same traumas. They're not going to have to, you know, struggle through life. And that's why these heavier times, this, what would you call it? This, you know, the decisions that you have to make now and what you have to go through now is why you were chosen, okay, basically. Thank you to Kerry and Kai also during the live. They were just taking care of like the people and being supportive, moderating, I think they call it. Yeah, look at you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Queen. So you do all the heavy lifting now. You deal with all of this, right? To bring forward this new life. You deal with the heartbreak and the heartaches and the betrayals and the hard stuff, okay? And you are recognized for that down the track, okay, with your future generations. And it's a heavy burden for you. Like, if I keep making the same mistakes, then you know, my future generations inherit that. You're taking your bloodline into a brighter future, okay? A powerful, intuitive, abundant on all levels, including financial. That's what you're bringing forward. And whatever, like, whatever you create in this life, whether it be good or bad, is what is going to flow on. And you're choosing, oh wow, you're choosing to lead them into balance. This is your calling. This is your why you were chosen, okay? You're choosing to lead them into balance and truth, abundance. Releasing all of the hardships and the traumas and everything that you have to go through in order to bring in this good life for them, okay? King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, beautiful, I love it. The Tower, yeah. You're leading the way towards a solid foundation for your future generations, okay? You're making a change. You're experiencing the Tower moment to bring in this positive change for your future lineage. I love it. I wonder if we got these yet. No, I don't think so. Oh, thank you. Psychic insight, sacred self, yes. Love it. Voice of truth, soul expansion. Supreme protection, magic manifesting, and voice of truth. They're helping you to bring this in. You have this protection over you that is like, you feel it, you know it. And it's well beyond, you know, superpowers and gifts and things like that, okay? It's like anyone who wrongs you, you see karma play out, or anyone who goes against you or tries to block this path from you, you are, you know, you are protected. You physically see what happens. They may even be living inside of that reality, of that version that you're creating, if that makes sense, okay? And it may be that they shift from here to there as you go along your journey, your path. But you're being acknowledged for your sacred self, because they know what it costs you. They know what it costs you, okay, with the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. 7 could be relevant, okay, and the 3 of Swords coming out here as well. And they know not only what it costs you, but the freedom that it gives them. That's why you are looked upon with such, I forget what this is, with such high regard, okay? Wow. I can't help but think with the voice of truth over here that they're going to be a generation that has a voice that gets listened to, okay, rather than being stuck in silence or something like that, silence and conflict, or not being able to speak up for themselves during conflict, okay? This is what the change that you're bringing in. And for that, again, you're celebrated. That is to be celebrated, and they can't wait to share this with you. It may not be in the form that you're in now, but they can't wait to celebrate this with you. They can't wait for you to see what you have done, what you have created, what you've brought about. I'm also getting that sometimes it may be quite firm guidance. For some reason. You get definite signs and synchronicities of, or if you get shown something and then you try to do whatever it is that you want to do, you get signs and synchronicities. Do. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? Like a fly that just buzzes around you constantly saying, what are you doing? No. It's that type of thing coming through. But that is protection. You'd have to know that. All right. Actually, we'll get one of these first. You're in a really difficult position, actually, because you're fixing what came before you and what happens after you. So you are quite, that's why you're so prominent, right? And that's why you're being celebrated. We've got partnership, rising, and celebrate. This is a partnership between you and your future descendants here to bring your bloodline into a higher timeline, higher consciousness, higher energy, whatever you want to call it. And for that, you're being celebrated here, guys. We've also got breathing space. So it's pretty important that you take time out for yourself, okay? Oh, we're going to get these. That's right. And it's a big responsibility for you, actually. I just had this come out before, and that was after the celebrate, and I thought, let's just not bring that one out. Otherwise, I would have put it over here. I felt like I wanted to put it here, but I didn't. And now I understand why, because this is quite a burden for you. You may have tried to fight it, like, not fight it, but you, oh my gosh. You may have fought with the prospect of it, and look what's here. It's quite burdensome. You may have fought with it a lot within yourself. Like, not fought with it, but fought against, hang on, this can't be, you know, this is little old me here on earth in this little life. How am I going to fix what's been and fix the future? Like, because I get a sense here that you know what your path is. And then we've also got Queen of Wands. So this is your purpose. This is you standing in your power. This is you standing in your energy. Understanding and listening and accepting the energy that is coming through, the guidance that is coming through to you, okay? Understanding what it is that you need to give and what it is that you need to take on board also from your guides. Oh, frigadella. So many. Oh, truth and expression. Maybe that's why. Okay, we'll have a look at the other cards that came out, but truth and expression, as we were talking about before, that sense of being able to voice opinions. Okay, we've got voice of truth, and then being able to voice your opinions, like we're forming a solid. This is what you're opening up for your future generations, for them to be able to express themselves, stand in their power, stand in their truth, be able to speak up for themselves and move, like keep what you are bringing into play in motion for future generations. Okay, this is the foundation that you're forming. Releasing toxic habits, okay, releasing being bound in toxic cycles, patterns, habits. Excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness, we've got so many. Masculine, okay, harvest, receive, being open. Justice, balance, distance, dark night, releasing, surrendering, love it, surrendering to your contract here, receiving the downloads and information, bringing in justice and balance. They are opening doors for you to bring in this new timeline, to bring in this future love. Intentions, we've got memories, nostalgia, divine timing, trust, spirit guides, love it. Control, releasing control, changing control, taking control of the situation to be able to move your lineage forward. I believe what needed to come out though was this. So all these cards needed to come off in order for this to be sitting on the bottom, right? You're the one who was stopping those said patterns that we just saw here, and starting something different. Okay. You are not your thoughts, you are simply aware of your thoughts. As you let go and willingly release the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of your being, spirit becomes your state. So that could be necessary for you to move in the direction that you need to move in. For you to be able to listen to that guidance and then follow that guidance wholeheartedly, knowing that that is the right path for you, even though it might seem difficult or wrong in the moment even. I let my intimate relationships be my greatest learning devices for spiritual growth and healing. That is past, present, and future for you. Big job. Kudos to you. I let go and allow the universe to do her thing. I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them even. Man, you can't even make that up. All right, we're going to bring this to a close because it's been a long day for me personally. Not that I'm, you know, it's been a great day. It's been a great day. I reckon guidance for you, your efforts in this rebirth is being acknowledged. You need to love yourself, be proud of yourself, understand what it is that you're creating with this leadership role that you are taking on. And we had the king of whatever it was before that came out. Financial discipline is there as well. And then we've got spiritual partnership under that with change. And pride. Be proud of yourself. And new beginnings underneath that. I can't bring out the whole deck. I might as well just go through the whole deck, right? But new beginnings. Financial discipline. that could be financial discipline to be able to create what it is that you want to create, okay? Even if you're taking small steps, if you put $10 towards whatever it is that you want to bring into fruition in order to make this change. Let me give you an example, and this is just one that's popping to my mind right now, so it could be relevant for someone. If you were to squirrel away 20 bucks every week, and that was like money for you to be able to get out of a situation that you want to be in, that you don't want to be in anymore, and you want to move past it, or to start something up, you might need the smallest amount of money. But if you're making steps towards that, okay, and God knows that, and your energy and your guides see that also, the rest is going to come with that. But you've got to take that first step, okay? When you're getting guidance, right, it's really important also, what's coming through right now is that when you're receiving those signs and synchronicities, those persistent flies that are just buzzing around you, or one particular fly that is just buzzing around you and like won't leave you alone for the whole afternoon, that's an actual thing that actually happened today. So it's really funny that now it's becoming relevant in this reading. I'm telling you now, I was laying down and having a rest because it had, long story, everyone's been unwell, blah, blah, blah. And so I was laying down having a little rest. This fly was just buzzing around. Then when I got up, the same fly was just buzzing around, landing on my face, landing on my nose. And then I was having a game of Fortnite, and it was on the screen. And I thought, what is going on? And it just wouldn't leave me alone. So what is coming through to me now because of that said fly, who are actually messengers, right, is that when you're getting those things, you know, that guidance that is just persistent and it's not leaving you alone, and it feels like, come on, do this, don't do that, da 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 da, listen to your intuition, okay, because it was coming out here, you are very connected, you need to listen to that, okay? And it may not all be about the here and now, although you're living in the here and now, it may not all be about that. It is the guidance to bring into fruition. So actually your prayers are being answered because it is that guidance to bring into fruition for future generations, right? Because it's also about them. It's not, I hate saying it because it sounds wrong, but it's not only about you, it's about them, okay? I create positive actions through the cycle of change. Boom. I accept my vulnerability. It strengthens my love of self. Yeah, I can dig that through this reading, okay? I experience love in all of its beautiful glory. Okay, we'll get one of these. It's really funny if you think about it, you're the ancestor, right? But you're in the here and now, and you're being guided by spirits, right? But you are the ancestor in real time. Like, weird. So cool, right? I think it's important that you know that they're with you too, offering protection, helping you on your path. I mean, in the same sense, it's in their best interest too, because it is for them, right? I'm just saying. It's not all on your shoulders. Okay, thank you. Be the light. You are the light. When darkness surrounds you, you are the light. Oh, look at this little guy who's not meant to be in there. Crystal Ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. Absolutely love it. Let's get you an angel number real quick. What we'll do is we'll just give it a shuffle. I wish I had these other cards out here because, like, of what they want to say. Oh, I'm a leader. 2810 could be relevant. In an effort to accomplish great things, effort came out here, okay? Effort and rebirth. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. You are a leader. This is your reading, guys. If you resonate, please pop a like on the video and share it for other collective to be able to receive this message. If you want to become a part of our soul fam here, or you vibe with my energy, please subscribe to the channel. It does help reach more people. And if you want to stay up to date with messages that come through, hit that notification bell. Thank you for bringing your energy here to bring these messages through. It is an absolute pleasure to bring these messages through. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep shining.